Okay, welcome back to turn 14 of Blood on the Snow. Yeah, pretty good turn again. Last turn, that's like two in a row. It's a little worrying, but may as well capitalise on it. What we did was we took out a striker and hopefully caused some heavy casualties to the infantry being carried around inside it. This BTR took it out. The strikers down here have now popped smoke. It's thermal smoke, can't see through it, so kind of ball is in JTMO's court here. We'll see what he does, whether he's going to fall back or punch it. If he punches it, it's not ideal, but we should be able to receive him. And at least slow him down enough for this platoon to start to carry on reorientating into this wood here. In other news, we also killed a striker. There it is. A tiny little rectangle there. And we're carrying on, kind of pushing this way. Let's see if we can get an RPG team. I think it's this one. Into this barn here, so we can see out over this kind of area. Still a little bit of small arms fire up here. Like I say, I haven't seen anything to change my overall read of his planning. I still think he has a platoon up here on my right, a platoon holding the objective, and then this force which is hooked around here. We did see actually at the end of the last term a Humvee sound contact coming around the edge of the smoke. Now, he couldn't have... Obviously that happened within the turn, so it's obviously his plan to move it around. We'll see what he does. Now that the situation has changed, because he lost the striker and he knows something with a cannon is up here. But we will see. We're just going to press go. And, oop, is that another Humvee contact up there? Again, some interesting infantry contacts there. Oh, hello. They're going backwards. That's what we like to see. And oh yeah, the contact on the striker there. It's got to be one of the RPG teams seeing that. And this team here is still getting suppressed, or that area is still getting shot up quite significantly. And oh, sudden random casualty there. Okay then. So nothing dramatic. Let's check over here first. Oh, a bit of a sound contact in this chunk of dead ground here. Let's see, what we're seeing is JTM is really good at using the ground. And if we fast forward a little bit, that pulls back, and then we have a spot on that strike. Now, who's seen that? That RPG team. Is it worth having another go? So this is a slightly different situation to the one that we had on the left. On the left, where we took out this striker, the RPG team, what did it, was around here. And they were shooting through a keyhole. I'm sure that's the right one. Yes, it is. They were shooting through a keyhole, like a very small gap between these buildings. So that's a pretty safe engagement, because the only thing that could have targeted them while they were doing it was the target that they were shooting at, and luckily it was quite slow off the mark and didn't spot them. But you can see how it's going through some trees, and they're behind some cover in the bushes. Quite a difficult target for the enemy to spot and accurately engage. These guys, this is different. Because they're in this house, they've already been shot at once. There isn't really any cover. There's a very wide open field of fire. We know the enemy's been engaging the house already, so if we start firing RPGs, it's not just a striker with a limited field of view, which is looking their way. We also know that there's infantry up here, and definitely a Humvee, and maybe another striker. So that's a different kettle of fish. If I could get 2 RPG teams to bear on it, then yeah, I'd be up for that. But in the meantime, I think it's going to be better to just leave it. If the Pixel Tripper want to have a go, then that's cool. Are we also actually... PG-7 VR, that is the dildo one, isn't it? No, actually he's got the thermobaric one loaded. The thermobaric rocket loaded. I don't know why. That's just a visual representation. They usually pick the right rocket just before they fire it. I think that's the right one. Let's find another RPG team. Yes, it is the 7 VR. Designations. Yeah, okay, so we do have actually the tandem warhead for dealing with the striker. But then on the flip side, I have all this defensive depth. Why don't we have a go? The house doesn't offer any cover whatsoever, obviously. But am I willing to trade an RPG team that costs 30-something points for a striker that costs 120? Yes? Potentially. It's also kind of have to bear in mind the psychological effect here, because at the moment JTMO's platoon up here isn't really doing very much. It's just kind of sat there, or what I assume is a platoon. You know, it's not in a mutually supporting position where it can help out the guys in the village. It would have to pull back and move around for that, which would take a little bit of time. It's not pushing forward. It's not really engaging anything. So, yeah. I need to do something at the same time to focus his attention, to stop him from using it to reinforce other parts. So yeah, you know what? Let's open fire with that. Let's check out the left. So mostly, I think just what's happening here is this team getting suppressed. It's definitely small arms fire. And yeah, there's the 50. And grenades. They've got to be like M320s. And boop, infantry contact. Going into the barn. Oh hey! A discrete location that I can just shoot at. That's excellent. That's not a HQ unit. He got spotted by these guys over here. Maybe it's going to be worth bringing a BTR up down here. Bloop. Definitely definitely some fire going at those guys. But I think it's area fire now, because they're getting less suppressed over time. They are kind of just watching down that way now, which is good. That's where I want them. So we need to remember we've got enemy in the barn here. Let's go destroy the barn. Can I bring up any... I could probably bring this BTR forward. Oh yeah, we could nestle it on that corner. It should be able to engage from there. And these guys got in there without any problems, and they're going up to the top floor. Excellent. Yeah, what happens to you? Okay, so you guys are actually suppressed. Okay, yeah, they're getting engaged by infantry down on that tree line. That's fine. So we need to stay a little bit further back in the woods. Yeah, what else? Yeah, I don't think there's much else going on there. Let's just check the whole map, just in case I've missed something stupid. No, we're okay. Right, let's get some of those orders sorted. So you're probably not going to do anything, but you may as well fire some RPGs off down there. Where can we backplot that to? Let's see. Here. Can you see it? Not really. And the smoke's dispersing, so I want to keep the BTR on hand there. Guys are up, you can cover that corner. Can you see down there? Oh, hello. Yes, you can. These two bushes, that's what we're looking for. Hello. That'll do. Again, it's just a target briefly, because I want the BTR to retain the ability to switch out and target things on its own. Let's see, can anything shoot up that barn? No. There's a little bit of optimism there, Hapless. And you are backing up these guys in case we need them. Let's bring you round then. We've got eyes on it, even if we can't quite see it. I should have another BTR around here though. I'm not too worried about moving this forward. I'm a little bit wary that there might be stuff up here that can see it, but I haven't really seen that much indication of that so far. So you can just hammer, absolutely hammer the barn there. And Can you see it as well? Not quite. You guys might be able to. Nope. The angle's too bad. Just trying to get past that that farm there. Okay. Oh, I'm kind of using this squad, backed up by this BTR there. Kind of my where's the other half of you? Ah, there they are, okay. I was just wondering where the other half of that squad was. I kind of want to maintain a presence here, just to give a bit of a tripwire in case anything comes over in the centre. I'm not expecting JTMO to do it, but just because I don't expect him to do something doesn't mean he won't. You can just sit there and provide a target. Okay. Yeah, we were going to have a pot shot, weren't we? Let's give it a go. It's probably going to end badly. It's quite a long distance. Plus all the other stuff I said before, but hey, why not? Yeah, we're kind of okay there. Now, mortars. We are closing in. On this area here. And I was thinking, I'm not really using my mortars, so let's grab all 6 of them. There's a 2-minute call-in. We can dump out a quick heavy barrage back here, which is kind of a secondary position, and then adjust it onto the next position across the road as well. What was I doing? So I'm using all my mortars on a single small target. You know, I'm concentrating the fire. I still want to get it on the TRP. Yeah, that's a pretty... Realistically, that's really quite a small target. So we're going to do a heavy short personnel. Still same logic with the personnel bombardments. I don't want to throw up lots of dust and smoke that JTMO's troops can see through, but I can't. That would be dumb. Those guys are okay there. Okay. there and make sure we're infesting these woods. We're shooting up the barn. Yeah, we're pretty okay there. I don't want this one shooting and kind of giving its position away. JTM has probably already spotted it actually, but I also don't want to move it because that's going to be more of a problem for the BTR crew than it will be for the strikers. Yeah, I mean, there's stuff around here that I kind of feel like I should move up so it's closer, but then at the same time, it's kind of in good positions as it is, so yeah. Oh, can you guys see the barn? No. Okay, that'll do. Let's go.